Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brandon Cory Alexander, and as you can see, my partner in crime had some business to attend to, so I am partnering up right now with the general manager, Mr. Goodrich. How you doing, man?
You're partnering up with Barrister Goodrich, the official general manager of Pro Wrestling Action, the one who calls the shots around here. Thank you very much.
So you're the one that put this match together between Big Boy Patty and the Authority, Eddie Taurus?
I'll tell you, the Authority, Eddie Taurus, he's had his ups and downs. He's trying to work his way back to that Pro Wrestling Action Championship.
Well, Big Boy Patty is no slouch in the ring. He is a student of the game. He is a student of the HOC, comes from the House of Champions, and I cannot wait to see how well he fares against a man, a veteran like Eddie Taurus. But he's got to watch out for the wily Dr. Eric Christopher. Collar and elbow tie-up.
Well, the thing that's really interesting about this match, you got Eddie. He knows every trick. He knows he knows every inch of that ring. He knows his way around the ring.
Absolutely, he does.
This is his match to lose.
I have been up and down the ropes and the roads and inside and outside of the ring with the Authority himself, and I know this man's every single move. Got a headlock.
Okay, so the question is, if you're Big Boy Patty, this is your Pro Wrestling Action debut, you're going up against a former champion, what's going through your mind right now if you're Patty?
I would think strategy. I would study tape, first of all, but if I'm in the ring and it's an impromptu, I would think strategy. I'm going for the legs. Because if a man cannot stand, he cannot take you out. Big Boy Patty going for a strategy of his own.
There, beautiful move, beautiful veteran move by Eddie Taurus. Right a moment ago, we saw a little hair pull. The ref didn't see it. I'm a former wrestling lawyer, but that's my kind of wrestling right there.
Eddie Taurus being directed by his manager, the wrestling doctor, Dr. Eric Christopher. Big Boy Patty going for a hip toss, but misses off the ropes and shoulder tackle. Down goes Taurus.
Really impressed by the fire here we're seeing by Big Boy Patty. Really trying to make an impact in his Pro Wrestling Action debut. He's putting the brakes on.
Taurus with a reversal, gets out of it, into the corner. Big Boy Patty, catches a boot to the jawline.
I think the whole ring shifted about 2 inches when Taurus hit the corner.
Yes, sir, it did.
Look at that, Patty!
Back body drop!
Patty putting the brakes on, really nice.
Back Patty drop.
Look at that, Christopher.
That's exactly what I was trying to explain to you.
No, but that right there is why Dr. Eric Christopher is the best in the game right there.
This is the cannonball.
Tell you, this is a hot crowd here tonight at Eastmonte Civic Center. Really getting into this.
You know, when we talk about strategy, Dr. Eric Christopher is a strategist. The man is one of the smartest men in the professional wrestling business, as much as I do not like him.
Well, and Eddie,
to have in your corner.
He is, and the thing is, Eddie Taurus, one of the strongest men, basically planted Big Boy Patty as part of the ring with that slam.
That's a combination of brains and brawn.
Hard turnbuckle.
Solid chop to the chest. Big Boy Patty feeling that one.
That right there is what happens at Pro Wrestling Action.
Taurus lines him up and hits it again. What a nasty sounding chop. You know Big Boy Patty cannot be feeling good right now, but you know who is feeling good? Dr. Eric Christopher right outside the ring right now. Feeling great.
Well, the thing is, when Eddie Taurus gets his pay envelope at the end of the night and he's got the winner's share of the purse, it's going to be good night for Eddie and for Dr. Eric Christopher.
Well, that's the difference between Eddie Taurus and a lot of other guys. A lot of people look at this as personal. This is just business.
This is just business.
He beats people up, he gets his pay at the window, and he goes home.
And I got to tell you, I love, he's just coming to work. And you know what? You don't get paid by the hour.
Absolutely not. The quicker you can get the W, the quicker you can go home, kick your feet up, and reminisce on what you've just done to that poor soul. And right now, that poor soul is BBP, Big Boy Patty, the wayward son.
Eddie Taurus is just having fun here. Eddie Taurus, we said he's a veteran, former champion of Pro Wrestling Action.
Would you look at that? There's still some fight left, and Big Boy Patty off the ropes.
Unbelievable.
Eddie Taurus with that patented spinning heel kick.
The other day, someone said to me, J. Barrister Goodrich, What can we expect at a pro wrestling action event? This is what you can expect. Non-stop action right here.
You know, this is my first time here at Pro Wrestling Action, and since I walked through the door, it has been non-stop. They definitely put the action in Pro Wrestling Action here in Altamonte right now in the Edmonds Civic Center.
And look at this. This is beautiful. Again, you've got the experience of Eddie Taurus and just wearing down Patty. He's just having fun.
Absolutely. Eddie Taurus is a mastermind of this game. He's been around for 20 some odd years, crossing state lines.
And the thing is, even when Eddie's in trouble, there's no worry on the face here of Dr. Eric. Dr. Eric knows that.
Not at all, because he's solid in his investment.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll tell you, in pro wrestling, respect doesn't come easily.
Holy crap! Big boy Patty firing back up here. He's still got a lot left in the tank.
He's got a little fire. The thing is, can he finish it up? I don't think he can.
Oh, kick to the collar and shoulder. He didn't get all of it.
Here we go.
Whips him in the corner, and another one, knee to the face.
Eddie Taurus is reeling. Eddie Taurus.
Reversal. Misses.
Unbelievable.
And another one.
The thing is, will Big Boy Patty be able to now put a combination together? Can he seal the deal here?
That is okay. You can definitely call him Big Bad Patty, because here we go with the Big Bad Splash. Cannonball!
But can he seal the deal? It's all fun and games until you get the 3.
Lateral press, 1, 2.
Unbelievable.
Eddie Taurus gets that left shoulder up.
There is a reason they call him the Authority. Right now, he's the Authority in the ring. Right now.
The Authority is always in control. This is one of the craziest things I have seen here. Big Boy Patty, a newcomer to the professional wrestling business, has only been around for a cup of tea, and can certainly hold his own.
We can hold his own. He's getting his teeth knocked out.
The booking.
This might be it.
Wait. Picture perfect ending.
I love the confidence.
Oh, wait.
I love the confidence of what we're seeing.
See, that is what happens when you showboat.
But when you're the Authority, you can't afford to. Maybe he didn't get the 3 there. He'll get it next time. Eddie Taurus just having fun at this point.
Whoa. You're the general manager. You gonna allow this?
You know, sometimes things happen. Sometimes you gotta take matters in your own hands.
Lawsuits and things happen. That is an Authority figure. Actually, never mind. I retract what I just said.
I've spent my share of time in wrestler's court, and I have no problem with what Eddie just did. The question is, can Patty pull this off? Unbelievable!
Solid cutter. A springboard middle rope cutter by Big Boy, or as we've called him before, Big Bad Patty. Scoop slam!
Again! Eddie Taurus planting Patty in that ring.
2, 3.
There you go.
Eddie Taurus has taken home the W. Big Boy Patty down for the count.
And your winner of the match, the Authority, Eddie Taurus.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Cory Alexander. It has been an absolute honor to sit here side by side with the general manager of Pro Wrestling Action, Mr. Goodrich. Take him home.
It's a pleasure to sit with you, pleasure to watch this action, and fans, stay tuned to Pro Wrestling Action. You ain't seen nothing yet.